This girl was preparing to climb down from a 12,000-foot tower when one tiny mistake turned the situation into a nightmare. The second she stepped onto the ladder, its bolts suddenly came loose. Moments later, the entire ladder ripped away from the tower and plunged to the ground. Fortunately, she was secured by a safety harness, with the other end of the rope tied to her best friend Kelly, who was still standing at the top. Kelly immediately grabbed the rope and pulled with everything she had, while the girl desperately tried to climb back up. After a long and exhausting struggle, she finally reached the small section of ladder that remained attached to the tower. They were safe for now, but there was one major problem. They were still thousands of feet above the ground with no way to climb down. Worse, neither of them had any cell signal. Then Kelly came up with a risky plan. She placed her phone inside her sneaker, typed a message asking for help, and threw the shoe toward the ground. Her hope was that once the phone reached a lower altitude, it would catch a signal and automatically send the message. It actually picked up a signal, but the message refused to go through. They waited throughout the entire night, hoping someone would find them, but nobody came. As the hours passed, the intense heat and lack of water began draining their strength. Eventually, Kelly decided she had to take the risk herself. Their backpack, which contained a drone, had fallen onto a huge satellite dish when the ladder collapsed. If they could retrieve it, they might have another chance of getting help. Kelly slowly began lowering herself down the rope. One wrong move could send her thousands of feet to her death. After nearly an hour, she finally reached the satellite dish, but the backpack was still slightly beyond her reach. For one final attempt, she unclipped her carabiner and lowered herself even farther, now hanging with only one hand. But even at full extension, she couldn't grab the bag. Now she was suspended in midair with no way to climb back up. Then she kicked against the tower as hard as she could. Her body started swinging back and forth, building momentum, and at exactly the right moment, she released herself toward the backpack.